Yo. What's up, everybody? All right. Let me get a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let me get a mic and an audio visual check. Make sure everything looks good. I'm over here looking at the chat. Make sure that everything looks Gucci. What's up, everybody? What's up, good people? How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see here. Gucci. What's up, everybody? What's up, good? All right. Make sure we're good to go. So we got some folks streaming in the chat, so I'm gonna go ahead and start calling out. Looks like we're good to go. Bro, I cannot figure out how to stop the camera from doing this. This autofocus tracking is insane. Like, I've been thinking, I'm over here tripping out. I'll be thinking that the camera is moving, and I'm like, am I moving? Like, what is happening? All right, let's start calling some folks out. Oh, there go the fans on that MacBook. If y'all hear it, I'm sorry, but there they go. They cranked up already. First off, we got my boy LaShun is in the building. What up? Magic Mike West is in the house. Jason C is in the building. Easy Computer Solutions. Jason C again. Shay Kennedy, what's going on? Tech for your needs. Gadget Goddess. Let's see. My boy Technically T. Hey T. Leave me alone. You see what I got in my hand. Leave me alone. Let's see. LaShawn said that beat though. Yeah, man, that beat. I love that. That's one of my favorite beats. Jeff Hale is in the house. What up, Mr. Jeff? How you doing? All right, man. So let's go on ahead and as we let a few more people slide up in here, we're gonna get this thing popping for the night. Get this thing going. Got a few things to talk about tonight. Want to talk about a couple of things that I've been just paying attention to this week. The Xiaomi Mi 11 being one of them. Found a really good deal on one, the international variant, and I wanted to share it with you guys tonight. Talk about the S21 Ultra, already discounted, like already on sale, which is wild to me. Of course, there's the big news going on with the Nothing Company and Valentine's Day around the corner, all that good jazzy stuff. So, we're going to just chop it up a little bit for the night. And y'all let me know how everything looks and sounds. I am trying out a new mic tonight, so hopefully it sounds good. I am trying out the Elgato Wave 3. This is the mic of choice for the night. So I did have a boom arm. It's actually right over there with the other mic that I was using, but decided to keep it on the stand that it comes with because it's actually really nice. It's really solid stand. And the mic itself is very light, but the stand is pretty legit. I'm actually feeling it. So decided to just kind of leave it, clean up the desk a little bit, make it look a lot nicer, a little minimal and everything like that. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. So hopefully it sounds good. Savage Scientist is in the building. Sean Williams in the house. What up, Sean? Hey, my man Barry Johnson is in the crib. What up? Money Mark is in the house. Sharky's in the building. What up, Sharky? Welcome. And Tech Valor. If y'all missed the Gadget Chats podcast with your homegirls of Tech Valor and Gadget Goddess did just get finished about a little under an hour ago. So make sure you go check them out over at the Gadget Chats podcast. So let's see. Okay, so T, you see it too. All right, so I'm a Tech Lover Mama. What's up? How you doing, Tech Lover Mama? Yeah, man, like it looks like the camera is moving, like it looks like it's moving with me. It's weird. So LaShawn said, okay, I was waiting on that Elgato mic, but it was always out of stock, so I got tired of waiting and got something else. Like I said, LaShawn, it's pretty dope. I actually like it. Like I don't hate it. You know, it's not hateful, but it is. I mean, it's a very light microphone. That's for certain. It's a very light microphone. Probably need to get like a pop filter for the plosives, and I might get another boom arm for it. But for now, I kind of like the stand. Like I'll hold it up here. Hopefully, it don't make too much noise, but I'll hold it up so y'all can see. Let me put it over here. So, you know, it's not like I said. It's not too terrible. I've just got it sitting right here in front of me. It's about maybe a foot away from my mouth, you know, maybe about a solid foot. So, but let's see, we got a few more people jumping in the building. So let's see, Deontay Howard, what's up with you, bro? How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, so T said it's hard to compare when you come straight from the Rodecaster setup. It is, but you know, it is what it is. Not so, LaShawn, it comes with an interface. You can download it. I haven't downloaded it yet. So I literally just plugged it up and we're running with it as it is right now. So I might download the interface in a little bit. I'm actually in the process of switching back to my old Windows computer away from the MacBook, since I'm putting it back up for sale again, since that whole PayPal issue and Swapper issue is kind of resolved now, so I can relist it for sale. So I'm going to be switching back to my Windows computer for a little bit till the Mac Mini gets here that I'm thinking about getting. But I don't know. We'll see. It's but so far so good. So far so good. It's got a little headphone jack in the back and stuff like that. So it's not too bad. Hey, Tech 2 Real is in the crib. What up though? So, oh man. So that being said, I'm gonna spend a few minutes talking about the new mic, and I don't know. Like I said, it's not bad for the price. I mean, I had like $60 in reward points at Best Buy. So I just used that towards it. And by putting that towards it, that took it down from its $157 price to, $99. So I'm like, man, I ain't complaining like $100 for this thing. I'm not mad at all. And it's got USB-C, all that good stuff. So it's definitely not bad at all. So let's see. So he said, I know Scott Peachy is a huge fan of the Rode. Yo, the Rodecaster. So here's the thing. Obviously, I don't have it anymore because I wouldn't be using this microphone if I did. The Rodecaster is not a bad interface by any means. By any means. Eric Drummond, what's good with you, bro? How you doing? Savage Scientist in the crib. Say he's buying the M1 Magnum Mini tomorrow. That's what's up, Savage. That's what's up. Like I said, the Rodecaster is not in any way, shape, or form a bad interface. Right? It's not a bad interface at all. The thing about the Rodecaster, though, the Rodecaster is a lot. And if you're not using it to its fullest potential, I'm talking about if you ain't got 2 consistent lines or 3 consistent lines connected to it, if you ain't got, a lot of stuff going along with it, it's overkill. There's just no way to get around it. It's overkill. And to me, I'm not knocking anybody else that uses it, because there are people who use it and they love it. They get the best out of it, and that's awesome for them. But for me, it's overkill. I just need a good mic to stream with, and I just need, that's it. I'm not recording my streams. I'm not doing stuff like that. So I just need a quality mic that I can just plug up and stream with, and that's enough for me. I might get a Stream Deck to replace the Rodecaster for like the sound effects and stuff during the streams, because my goal right now, the man that I want to get with is actually in the chat. It's actually a couple of them in the chat. My man's T and Barry and a few other people that I know. But right now, the goal is, since we're about the second week in February right now, next week, I'm not sure if there'll be a stream next week, because I'm actually going out of town on Friday, and I'm debating on if I want to just go ahead and leave Thursday night. So there may not be a stream next week, but I'll let you guys know, as the time moves forward, and we'll decide and see what goes from there. But between now and probably the start of March, like the first stream in March, I would like to be using OBS and Streamlabs, I'd like to have a nice setup because this camera is capable of filming in 4K and I can stream in 4K. So why not? Like I kind of want to, move towards I kind of want to move towards streaming in 4K and start, getting the most out of this camera. I spend a lot of money on it and I use it to record the videos when I decide to record. So I want to get a little bit more out of it. And, this microphone being as simplistic as it is, I actually like the design of it because it's real simple. It just looks like like an old school microphone. So I think it looks a little bit doper sitting on the desk than it does on the boom arm. For a minute, I didn't like it. Like I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it, whatever. But the more it's just sitting on the desk, the more I'm like, it's not bad. And I just move it out of the way when I'm done with it and keep on going about my business. So, that's the goal, and really want to just kind of like, like I said, get more out of my equipment instead of selling stuff and downgrading and losing money. Return what you can that you don't need, and then just kind of go from there. But between Barry Johnson, technically T, my man's Ben, lover of tech, Tana So Lit does it as well. There's quite a few people that I know that work with OBS and Streamlabs and have put out content about it and use it for their streams. So, I mean, the knowledge is out there, the knowledge is out there. And that's not just for me trying to get a hold of it or LaShawn trying to get a hold of it. If you're in the chat watching, or if you're watching the replay, hit those people up, man, because they are the ones to talk to. I mean, between T and Barry and the other people I mentioned, like a lot of the decisions I've made over the last year between my camera and a lot of stuff that I do, not necessarily has been influenced by them, but it has been nice to have knowledgeable individuals to talk to about things that you don't know about. So that's how I feel about that. So let's catch up with some of the comments here. So my man Savage said, only thing I'm scared is to go with the 8 GB model. So Savage, here's the thing. I'm not doing that. I'm going with the 16 gig model. And the reason why is because I would much rather have the 16 gig model for future proofing. But the thing for me is, while I love the Mac Mini and I love the idea of using a Mac Mini instead of this MacBook Pro, I like a laptop. Feel me? Like I like the laptop. I like being able to pick my computer up and go. And a lot of people say, well, I ain't leaving the house right now because of COVID. That don't mean I don't want to move around in the crib. I'll sit in the living room while my girl looking at TV and be on my computer. The 13-inch is just a little bit too small for me. Like I went to the store and I looked at one and I was like, I like it, but I don't. And so I'm really feeling like I'm going to stick with the 16-inch, but I have a computer. So here's the thing. I have a computer on pre-order, and let me go ahead and pull it up. I'll pull it up and show it to you guys real quick, because I pre-ordered this computer not because I pre-ordered this machine right here, and it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, but it's a MSI. It's a Gs66 Stealth. Now, this thing has the 300 hertz display. It's got the Intel i7, the 10870H. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, but it's got the 3080 Max Q with 16 gigs of VRAM. So the reason why I have that machine on pre-order, it's on back order right now. So it might ship in the next couple of weeks. It might ship in the next month. I don't know, but I have the card locked in on pre-order. And the reason why I have that device on pre-order is because while I enjoy Mac OS for its smoothness and the creativity, I do enjoy Windows, and I have a lot of friends that play games on PC. So it is nice to be able to transition between, okay, well, I can sit back here and take care of business, and then I can turn around and I can move on to being able to play a game if I want to with my peoples. So that's why I'm kind of looking at that. And I've always wanted to build a computer, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I'll take care of that in time. I'd rather just get a nice spec'd out laptop and go from there. So I'm gonna pull it up here. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of it here so y'all can see it here. And like I said, it's not a bad looking machine at all. You know, it's got that matte black like the Ultra, which we'll talk about in a second. But let me share this screen here. Let me share my screen. Hopefully this thing doesn't act ignorant because I don't share my screen often. But let's see here. So hopefully y'all can see this. So this is the computer. This is the machine right here. So as you can see, like I said, it's got, got some nice specs and some nice features to it. I love the matte black design. I was going to go with a Razer if I did go with Windows, but I heard a few things about Razer that didn't really sit right with me. And like I said, with the 3080 Max Q, you're going to get the best quality out of that GPU in a thin and light body. And this is a 15.6-inch display. So, it's not like I'm going to downgrade too far from the MacBook Pro if this is the machine that I decide to go with. But it's still, it's in the back of the head. Anybody who knows me knows that, I like to kind of straddle the fence per se. So that's the computer right there. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Let me catch up on the chat here. So let's see. I see everybody chatting a little bit. So Sharky said makes total sense. What brand is the new one? Like Barry said, Sharky is the Elgato Wave 3. So kind of about to have low key about to have an all Elgato setup, because I got 2 key lights that I'm going to be ordering tomorrow, since tomorrow's payday. Probably going to be ordering those. If not tomorrow, maybe next week. I'm not in a rush because I still got this big old giant Godox up here that's giving me plenty of light. But I want to get the key lights because if y'all can't tell, this is my guest room in our 2-bedroom apartment. And me and my wife, we really like the idea of buying a house one day or renting a house. But I kind of want to build a house. And I'm comfortable staying in this apartment until we're able to get to that point. So to maximize space, there's nothing wrong with this Godox, but it is a big Godox. I got it on a C-stand light and everything, like on a C-stand, from Newer, however you say the name. And I would not mind just using the 2 key lights on the desk, because those key lights are pretty powerful. And I've watched quite a few videos on them. My man's Technically T has one on his desk, and it looks pretty good, but he uses it for streams. But I think having 2 of them will look pretty nice, because while this is a stream right now, this is actually my talking head setup. So the next video that you guys see with some talking head, it's pretty much going to be just like this. I'm not going to be sitting on the couch or moving around. This is going to be the talking head setup. And the Elgato stand that this is on, it's called a master mount. There's actually another mount that I can get to attach to it that can make the camera sit like that. So it'll basically give me an overhead top for the for my desk. So instead of having to have a whole separate area for the overhead, I can just swap out the arm and just basically have a 90-degree arm that goes over the desk. And I think that's really dope. So Elgato makes really good stuff for streamers and content creators. And I mean, it's not cheap, but you get what you pay for. So LaShawn said, that's how I feel about the S21s and stuff. It's dope, but a bit more powerful, and I don't need all of that. Hey, that's understandable. Pixel works for you, brother. S21 Ultra is the best Galaxy in a while. I would tend to agree. I do enjoy it. Hey, Kit Kat said, I'm late, but I'm here. She said, those specs are sexy. Hey, she's my friend. Leave my friend alone. That science has said, get the 16 gig of RAM if you can, if you're a content creator and a budding programmer, like Mike said, future-proofing. Yeah, definitely get the 16. And the MacBook Pro M1 is a beast. There's no doubt about it. It is a beast. But like I said, I just don't like the size of it. So I would love to just get like the 16-inch version. But the thing about Apple is like, yeah, I'm going to wait for the 16-inch version. Then the 16-inch version comes out. And if you're any kind of person that looks at YouTube, it's like, yes, I just bought this brand new M1X 16-inch. But wait, there's more. Don't do it. The 16-inch M112 is about to come out. And it's just like, son of a bitch. It just gets frustrated because it's like there's always something else. That's why I'm just kind of like, screw this. Like, just screw this. I'm just going to go ahead and get another computer and call it a day. So let's see. That is my point. I like the laptop more than the mini, but that is why I'm saving more money when the time comes. I have more money enough to make a decision. Exactly. Not setting that tech for your needs. I feel you on that. That's one of the reasons why I'm not in a rush to sell this thing, because I've already lost money on it as it is, because nobody wants to buy an Intel Mac. So I've already lost money as it is. So it's like, might as well just hold on to it and save a little bit more money, or just leave it alone and move on to something else. get the 16 gig. Is the RAM not exchangeable? No. On Apple products, the RAM is not interchangeable. You have to get whatever RAM you get from the jump. Now, on the MSI computer that I was talking about, that RAM is interchangeable. So the MSI computer, here's the cool part about it. It has 32 gigs of RAM installed and a 2 terabyte SSD. It has an extra M.2 slot, so you can add another SSD to it. Goes all the way up to 8 terabytes per slot, and it can go up to 64 gigs of RAM. So if you're like Tech Valor and you're like myself and you're a RAM whore, that's exciting. Like, that's very exciting when I think about that. DPKW says, why not Razer? What you hear? I just heard a few issues with Razer as far as speaker issues, and I've also heard some blue screen issues with certain Razer models. The studio model looks interesting, but that's a little bit much for me, so I'm okay with that. I actually had a Razer computer. If you guys look way back at the very beginning of the channel, I had a Razer computer that I bought from Best Buy. It was open box, pretty much brand new open box. I think it was the advanced model. It was like 1440p, 240 hertz display. You know, it was a really nice, powerful computer. But I found out why the person returned it, because literally within 1 day of filming the video that I did, I got the blue screen to death like 5 times within 10 minutes. And I was just like, nope, you're going back to Best Buy. So like, nah. All right, so they're talking to the Sean. Hey, what up, EJ? What up, brother? The Smoke Session Podcast. Make sure y'all check out my boy. Check out my boy. All right, y'all are moving pretty quick, so let me catch on up here. My advice is get the 16 gig, not to get the 8 gig and regret it. Said I have a Wave 3. Wavelink gives me issues sometimes, but overall it's dope. So, Kit Kat, I have not downloaded Wavelink yet. So this is all just plug and play. So let's see how Wavelink does for me. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Gadget got to said, "Fug you, LaShawn." All right. Hey, what up? What up, Joseph? How you doing, brother? How you doing? All right, so let's catch on up here. You getting the Stream Deck thingy? I might get the small Stream Deck and see how it works out. I kind of like the Stream Deck. It looks pretty cool. I like the idea of it sitting on the desk. So we'll see. Let's see. T said, I cannot stand this wait for the 16 gig models. I do think the Stream Deck is pretty cool. I like how cheap it is too, because the main thing that I was doing with the Rodecaster was I was using the Rodecaster as like a sound effect audio interface, right? Like there were a couple times during the streams where I might press a button, make a sound effect or whatever. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I like the Rodecaster, but you can do that with the Stream Deck. So that's, you know, I'm cool with that. Like I'm cool with the idea of using the Stream Deck, and I like the idea of being able to press a button and launch an app. So because of the fact that my computer stays closed and I have it plugged up to my monitor, it is really dope that, you know, the Stream Deck gives you the opportunity to just like, I want to open up, you know, Premiere, you know, like bam, as my boys say. Let's see. It's all about the RAM. All right, let's see. I hate how Apple does that. Yeah, it sucks. Big Migs. What up, Big Migs? Let's see. That's the beauty of technology. There's always something new. Save up and review. Big facts, big facts. What's going on, family? I like the Razer cases too. They are pretty nice. Now, this MSI that I showed you guys, it is pretty much the same thing. Anodized aluminum, all that good jazzy stuff. So that is, you know, the thing. And there are AMD. There are some AMD computers that are out, but those are literally selling out the day they're dropped. So it's kind of like, it is what it is. So that's why I'm just kind of like, I'm not really going to stress too hard about that. So let's see. Let's catch up here. How is your camera following you? I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. I have the eye autofocus on. I had zone autofocus, but I've turned on eye autofocus, and so now it's, you know, it's moving around as I move around. So if it's throwing y'all off, my bad. Probably the next stream we'll do manual autofocus and see if that changes anything. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. It's moving around. And yes, this is the Widow can. I am trying to cut back on my sugar intake, trying to watch portion sizes. So I figured I would like a soda to kind of give me a little perk. So I have a Widow Dr. Pepper. And it's just enough. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. You are not that old, Sharky, because I remember that myself. All right, let's see. Let's see. Tech Valor said, you are perfectly centered. I'm cool with it. Thank you. Yeah. I like how this is. Like I said, I got the stand set up on the desk and it's clamped to the desk. So if anybody's interested, I might drop a link in the description for this thing. But it's the Elgato Master Mount, and it's pretty nice. Like, it's pretty nice. Let's see. So Michael Peppertech said, I got the Razer Blade 15 with the 10750H and the RTX 2070 and 16 gigs of RAM. Upgraded it to 32 gigs, and I will be adding the second drive at some point. That's what's up. And that's one of the things that I like. Now, see, now that's the thing. So here's the thing. There are a lot of people out there who they hate Windows. They despise Windows. And that's fine. It ain't for everybody. I've been using Windows forever. So, I'm not really opposed to Windows or Mac. Both of them have their perks and both of them have their downsides to me. But the thing about Windows machines that I do enjoy is if you can get a good one, right? If you can get a good Windows machine, it's the upgradability for me. That's what draws me to a Windows laptop, because it's like I can come in at the low end and with my own money, make it more powerful. MacBooks and Apple products, you used to be able to do that, but over the last 5 years or so, Apple has taken that away from us, and it's just kind of like, like it just sucks. It really sucks. So that's why I said I'm trying to figure out. I'll eventually figure it out at some point. Might even a year from now or so do something different. Who knows? But we'll see how this goes. So Savage Scientist said, I'm building my next PC. I got a Dell XPS with an 8-core Intel i7. It's okay, but they put a shitty motherboard in it. Gotcha. Yeah, that motherboard will mess it up. So let's see. That's like a couple of shots of Dr. Pepper. Shot time. It actually is like a couple of shots. It actually is like a couple of shots. That is pretty funny. I just thought about that. Let's see. Oh, it grows with time. Oh my God. Y'all need to stop it. Hey, little sister. Everybody, that is my little sister. Hey, Monique. Let's see. So let's catch up here. Michael Pepper, nice machine. I'm a Mac user. All right. So Michael Pepper Tech said, I also got a desktop with the 2700X RTX 2070, 32 gig RAM that I build on the M1 MacBook Air base model. I use each of them for different things. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I said it's all about being able to use it and make it work for you. So, Mike, now that you use both operating system, Windows and Mac OS, which one do you prefer more? So, Tech Free Needs, I will say I kind of prefer Windows because I'm a little bit more advanced with Windows shortcuts. So I kind of prefer Windows, but I enjoy Mac OS because of its integration with the ecosystem. So when you're using an iPhone as your main device, it is nice to have Mac OS because it just works. I hate to say that's such a cliche phrase, but it just works. So Mac OS is dope if you have all Apple stuff, but if you're involved in everything and you're kind of mixing around, it's nice, but it's kind of But I don't have an issue with Windows. I'm not one of those people that hates Windows. I know people that hate Windows. I mean, I know people that despise Windows, and I'm just like, it's not that bad. It's perfectly fine to me. I've never experienced a lot of the bugs and issues that people say they experience with Windows. So that's why I'm just kind of like, I'm good. I'm not really too biased about it. And Joseph said Windows is what the majority of the people use nowadays and in corporations as well. Exactly. Mac is, I've always looked at like Windows and Mac OS as like Mac is the creative, right? Mac is the creative OS. It is the OS for those that create. You're working in Lightroom all the time. You're working. Let's see. Tech Valor says your audio is peaking sometimes and it sounds like a cartoon fart noise. All right, let me lower the gain a little bit and see if that helps or not, because I just lowered it and it looks like it came back on by itself. Wait, what is going on here? The gain looks like it's moving on its own. So, okay, I will try to lower my voice a little bit. Maybe that helps out. Sorry. So let's see. Let's catch up here. Everybody's saying hi to my sister. Yes. I will have a 16-year-old on my hands in about 8 months. Can't believe it. All right, let's see. Not going to live. Will be coding and killing the command line on my Mac. Hey, that's what's up. So Savage, the MacBook does most things as well, if not better than my other two, but the battery life and silent performance for when I am recording set it apart. Now, that is something that I do enjoy. I do enjoy the idea of how silent the Mac is. Okay, so I'm wondering if because I don't have Wavelength installed on the computer, if that's why it's doing those noises, because there's nothing that's like controlling the microphone as far as the interface right now. It's just plug and go. So that might be what it is. No, LaShawn, it wasn't me. If it was me, I'd have got up and did it in the microphone. I don't care. I'm gangster like that. Say, yeah, you're going to have to catch the replay. It is making some different sounds. Okay. All right. Hopefully we'll get it fixed and it doesn't stay like this. T, if you're in the chat, do you have Wavelength installed on yours? Just curious, because I know T got the recommendation from CJ3K Gaming. So let me know if you have Wavelength installed on yours, because I don't think I've heard any crazy sounds on his end. But let me see. Let me check out the okay. So I did have automatically adjust the microphone volume on StreamYard turned on. And let's see. So Michael Pepper brought that up. I did actually have that. Let's see. Kit Kat said Wavelength has gain lock and clip guard, so that might help. Yes, sir. I have it installed. Did that ASAP. Okay. Well, that's on me. Sorry for that. Hopefully the sounds aren't too bad. Should have probably done that from the jump. But that would explain why the microphone kept kind of going up and down on its own, because StreamYard was controlling it. So, okay, now we know where we stand. So hopefully that will fix that issue for next week's stream or tomorrow night on the Ignorant Hours over at LaShawn's channel. Hopefully that'll fix that. So, so Tech 4, I think you'll like Mac OS. It's clean and very straightforward. No forced updates, no blue screens of death, better battery life. These are all facts. But Windows is, of course, open, customizable, and better for gaming. And that is Sharky. That is the reason why I like Windows, because and so here's the thing. So we'll segue that. We'll segue talking about the computers, because we've been on this for like 30 minutes. So we'll segue talking about the computers into the next section that I kind of wanted to talk about, which is the Android and iOS battle, right? So my man's, I keep bringing his name up, but it's because, it's a lot of this stuff involves stuff that he's recently done. So my man's, I'm going to say Barry Johnson, holla at your boy, and Tech Valor are all primary Android users. You have Gadget Goddess, who, like myself, she uses an iPhone and an Android. And then you have T, uses an iPhone and an Android, and you have other people in the chat that use different devices as well, kind of like a nice little mixture. But the thing is, there's this T made a video recently, and I want to shout this video out because it was pretty funny. The group chat was kind of going crazy about the video, but nonetheless, it was an interesting video because it made a lot of good points. The thing is, I've been using this phone as my main and only phone for about, I would say, I got it on release day. So I use this phone since the 13th of November, and I love it. It's a great phone. The iPhone 12 Pro Max is an amazing phone. It is it's a nice, good phone as far as battery life, solid device, call quality, all the good things that matter to me in a phone. It has been nothing short of amazing. But that being said, there's something about going back to an Android device, especially after using an iPhone for a while, that just kind of feels different, and the analogy that some people have used is that, iOS is like the boring, straight to the point platform. Android is like the customizable, you can do whatever you want with it. And Sharky kind of said it, he kind of put it out there. it's like you go to iPhone because you wanted to just work. You wanted to just be straightforward, to the point, get the job done. That's all you need. Android, on the other hand, gives you more customization. Just you can have a lot more fun with your device. And so for me, I've popped my main SIM card back in this phone, and I've been using this phone as my main phone for a couple of days. Still got to figure out what's going on with some of the iMessage issues, because even though my main SIM is in here, people are still getting iMessages from me on the iPhone, which I don't understand how that works. I got to figure that out. But for the most part, I really feel like we got to stop this whole back and forth about which one's better, which one sucks, which one doesn't. There's nothing wrong with either one. I'm blessed to be able to afford the ability to use two. The main reason for that being is because I work for myself, but also my plan with T-Mobile, my wife has a line, I have a line, and we got a free line. So I literally have a free line just sitting on my account. So I'm like, why not throw a phone in there? You know, like why not do that? Because it doesn't really matter to me to, to just have a free line just sitting around. But I enjoy being able to experience both. I enjoy being able to have the difference in both of them. And I don't mind carrying two of them. I don't mind carrying two big phones because both of them serve a purpose. It's not like I just carry one for one reason and one for the other. They both serve purposes. That's why I'm excited to be able to carry them. And this thing right here, this bad boy right here, let me make sure. Now, I'm going to talk about this for a second, because when this thing was first announced, I was not the biggest fan. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was not the biggest fan. I was kind of like, meh, it's okay. It seems like it's just a small iteration over the last one, blah, 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 whoop de whoop. But I decided I'd give it a shot. Now, I pre-ordered it twice, canceled it twice, and then I finally pre-ordered it again for the third time. And I said, I'm not canceling it this time. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it come to me, and I'm gonna let it go. So there's a couple of differences that I've noticed since I've started using this thing. Let me catch up on the chat here for a second, because guys have been talking for a second. So Michael Pepper said, I'm so sick of people wanting iOS to be Android and comparing them. Agreed. Let me see. That video was fire because it brought me back to when I used iOS and Android. iOS was just so smooth and seamless, but I can set up Android however I want it to be. Exactly. Let's see. Doesn't matter what about the tech, as long as it works for what I need. You can't knock something if you haven't tried it. Exactly. Let's see. Guess I'm different, even though, and Latrell, I saw your comment. How much did you get popped? You stupid. Guess I'm different. Even my non-technical mom customizes her note. I don't customize my Android devices. Now, Latrell, there's nothing wrong with that, because I know a lot of people who have Android phones and don't customize them, but it's one of those things where they liked the idea to customize it. So let's see. Let's keep on going. You guys are talking about something amongst yourselves. That's cool. Gigi says she likes both. I like both as well. I want more OS on mobile phones. I'm tired of just having Android and iOS. Facts, man. I mean, it's amazing to think that it was just, what, 7 years ago? About 7 years now. It's 2021. So about 7 years ago, 2014, just 7 years ago, we had Windows Mobile. We still had BlackBerry. BlackBerry was kind of dying, but we still had it. We had, had a lot. It was a lot of diversity on the market. So I feel you on that. I would like more choices as well. Let's see. Did you get the difference refunded to you since Samsung is matching Best Buy and Amazon's price right now? No, I did not. I called Samsung about that. According to them, because I got the $250 in pre-order credit, that's what that was. So, Mike, shoot me a DM and tell me if you got it, or in the chat, let me know if you got it, because I want that. I want that difference, because even though I did a trade-in for this phone, that's still $200 that I want back. Like, that's how that works. Let's see. So the Smoke Session Podcast said, how is the standing desk going for you? Well, it's going pretty good for the most part. I'm not really, it's working. It's getting the job done. just fine. So I mean, I like it. I think it works pretty well. And actually, I think I might stand up for the rest of the stream. This is actually kind of comfortable. But if not, I'll sit down. But the standing desk is going really good. The autonomous smart desk premium 2 is what I got, and it's working really nicely. Let me cut this light down just a little bit since it's right in my face now. It's working out really well. It doesn't make a lot of noise when it goes up. It's kind of silent when it goes up, and it can go all the way up to like 60 inches. So I can actually raise it up a little bit more, but I'm not going to try because my monitor will hit the light and stuff. And it would be kind of a, kind of an issue at that point. But for the most part, it's been working out really good. The one regret that I do have about the desk is I wish I would have gotten the desk that didn't have the grommets in it, aka these things right here. There's nothing wrong with these. They're nice, but they don't fit into the desk like I thought they would. I thought that they would fit like a little bit more snugly, but they're kind of just loose. So if you put a cord in it, it doesn't take a lot for it to move around and get loose. So it is what it is. Now the chair, I'm ready to get another chair because I'm using this chair from IKEA, like an $80 chair, and they have a chair that you can buy from Autonomous, and I kind of want to get that chair. So that is, I'm hopefully I'll get that chair sometime in the next month or so. So let's go ahead and sit back down. And let's catch up on some of your comments. So Latrell said, I feel you. 7 years. Okay. Hope Tizen comes into the mobile phone market strong. Now, isn't Tizen Samsung? Wouldn't that kind of just be another Samsung OS? Like that wouldn't really be much of a difference, would it? Like that doesn't seem like it'd be much of a different OS, but I don't know. Unless I'm wrong, let me know. Yep, it used to be Windows, Android, and iOS before Windows died, at least their mobile platform. BlackBerry, Sidekick, Palm, Windows, Nokia, Android, and iPhone. There used to be such diversity in the market. Something interesting, I noticed if you order a device with a credit, when you return the device, you get to keep the things you bought with your credit. That is actually really nice. That is actually really nice about Samsung. So another reason why I stuck with this thing and went through with the order is because I actually got this device, this watch, and the Buds Pro in the black, all for $870. Now, when you think about it, I did a trade-in. So I did a trade-in for an S20, not the S20 Plus or S20 Ultra, just a straight S20. But here's the cool thing about it. Samsung's trading system is so smooth that Samsung literally said, as long as the device cuts on and the screen ain't cracked, we're cool with that. Well, I went over to eBay. I found an S20 that was beat to hell, but it cut on and the screen wasn't cracked. And literally send it in and got my $700 in trading credit. So I'm not mad at it at all. Like I think I spent with shipping and handling like right around $200 for that phone. So for $1,070 total, I got a $1,400 phone because this is the 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 version. Since there's no SD card support, I don't get anything less than 256, but I went on ahead and got the 512. 512, I got a $200 pair of headphones. I got a $400 watch. I'm not mad. Like I'm not complaining at all. If I'd have bought all of that stuff straight up, that'd have been almost $2,000. So I'm cool with the way that it turned out. And like I said, I got a nice big Android phone. I got my big iPhone. The only thing that might change is I might look at an iPhone SE and just see how that works, carrying this big phone and an iPhone SE just to keep an iPhone. But at the same time, I'm like, I got this 12 Pro Max and it's paid off. I'm not really worried about getting rid of it because it's paid for and there's no reason for me to go do anything extra with it. So that's why I still carry it, because I'll slap this thing in the mount in my semi truck and I've got my music and I've got everything connected and I'm straight. So I don't really feel that need to go downgrade it. It's like I'm Gucci, Let's see. So LGH, I'm just going to say it there and leave it there because I don't want to mess you up. First off, I like everything. BBOS 10 and Windows Phone were great, but the market didn't allow them to stay relevant. Even businesses who could profit from better security and privacy terms didn't choose BB. This is very true. All right, let me scroll down. Yes, it is the Ergo chair. That is the one that I want. I do believe that the Ergo chair is still on sale. I do believe that it is still on sale, but yes, that is the one. And Latrell, I see your comment at the bottom. I'm going to get to it in a second. I have a mount that you might actually be able to use. And if it works and the dimensions are right, I will mail it to you. Might just mail it to you anyway. And if it doesn't work, then you just give it to somebody or sell it, do what you want with it. But I have one that I bought out of the truck stop that supposedly can hold a small tablet. So Latrell, when I go to work tomorrow morning, because I have to go to work in the morning about 6 a.m. When I go to work, I will take a picture of it and send it to you on a DM. And if you like it, I'll mail it to you. You just drop me your address and I'll mail it off to you. Tizen had a strong push in India, but with the cheaper good Chinese phones, I'm pretty sure that's done now, and only smartwatch and the smart OS. Right. Let's see. So he said, I see that visible with the new Samsung S21s they sell is offering a Samsung credit rather than a virtual MasterCard account. They want to keep it in the Sammy fam. That's interesting. So Visible Wireless is saying that you can order it through us, but we'll give you a Samsung credit. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Yeah, Tizen did have a big push. Okay. That is a good deal. That's a steal. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not, I'm gonna try to get the best deal. I'm gonna try to get the best deal always, man. I am not scam-sunged all the way out. Still got some Apple stuff in here. And still on the hunt to possibly pick up a Pixel. Still trying to pick up a Pixel because I still want to try the Pixel. I haven't used the Pixel phone since the 3A XL. That's the last time that I used a Pixel phone. So I wouldn't mind trying a Pixel phone. Wouldn't mind trying one again. Maybe not necessarily as the main device, but I wouldn't mind having one in the rotation just to kind of give it a shot. There was a Pixel 4 XL that was on sale on Twitter by my man Omar. I think he was selling it for like $375 for the 4 XL with 128 gigs of storage. I was thinking about picking that one up, but I don't know. I kind of like the 5A or the 4A 5G. I kind of like that one, and I think that might be the one that I grab if I grab one. So we'll see. But I do want a Pixel device just to see what it's hitting on. I'm not really worried about trying to get into Team Pixel because I feel like the way that works is you'll get into Team Pixel if they want you in Team Pixel. So I'm not buying the phone with hopes that I'll get into Team Pixel. I'm more so just looking at it like, just want to try it out, see what it's hitting on. Let's see. Sharky said, we all know you're fixing to trade all that stuff in for a Fold 3 in a few months. Sharky, you're on my master plan, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But I'm going to tell you, that is one of the reasons why I went on ahead and jumped on it, because I thought about it, and I said, now, if this thing is worth, let's say the Fold 3 comes out, and they do what they did last year, right? If I can get $1,000 trade-in credit for this towards a Fold 3, why not? Why not? But I like the idea of the folding phones. I still want a folding phone. I still want a Z Fold 2. I do want one. But I enjoy I like the candy bar style, because with the candy bar style, for my work, for what I do, I feel more secure than I do with carrying a folding phone every day. Now, I know people like Gigi, their folding phone has taken a tumble downstairs and things like that. But my main thing is a lot of the yards that I go to where I go pick up trailers or I go do work are dusty and dirty. So for me, I don't know if I'm ready to have a fold as the main device, and I'm going places where there's a lot of dirt and a lot of dust, get caught in the rain and stuff like that. It's just a lot of things that kind of make me hesitant. But if they continue to get better, and they continue to get better with the weather resistance and things like that, I have no issue with the idea of looking at a folding phone as my main daily phone. So, we'll see. And yeah, like Savage said, Latrell froze a fold. But it's just, like I said, that's just my personal preference. I still want a Z Fold 2, and you can get them pretty cheap on Swapper now. So I might still try to get a Z Fold 2 before the Z Fold 3 drops in June, because I got 4 months to get one. And I mean, the Z Fold 2, whether it comes from Swapper or it comes from Samsung, whatever, that's something that I'd be buying for me. That I ain't even worried about no video. That's for me. That's a purchase for me. PG is in the house. What up, Perspective Gamer? What up, Chris? Yeah, man. Baby girl was here looking for you, big dog. She was looking for you now. She was looking for you. But no, don't run from it now, big dog. She was looking for you. She was looking for you. You see, I hope it'll fit both my Galaxy Fold and Z Fold 2 when I order it tomorrow. It should fit both of them. It should fit both of them. Like I said, it's about, I want to say it can hold up to a 9-inch tablet, but I have the tablet that my company uses is a Tab. I think it's a Tab A is what I have in my truck, and it was too big. So it should work for you, Latrell. You shouldn't have an issue. So let me see. Let me go down. The Note 20 Ultra is my next phone. Let me get that stimulus check. The Note 20 Ultra is a great phone, man. Like, it's a great phone. My wife uses hers all the time, and it's an amazing phone. I love the Note 20 Ultra. Definitely, you will not be disappointed if you get the Note 20 Ultra Savage. Not at all. About to copy that Galaxy Watch Active 2 when you activate a new line. You know, I need to look into that because if you can get one for free, get one for free. Shoot, why not? Is there a deposit or something you have to put down the trail? Like, let me know. Let's see. Sharky, get him. You, the Sharky and Gigi, leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone. So let's see. So I saw a broken Galaxy Fold on eBay for like $480, so I'm gonna copy it and get it replaced with a new one. Latrell be moving, man. Said I live vicariously through Kimmy. My wife was like 2K. Hell no. I ain't mad at it, man. Let's see. So, bro, did you get the stylus pen with yours, or you just passed on that? I wanted to ask you, but I just remembered. No, I did not get the stylus pen for mine. I don't like. So here's my thing. It's cool that they have the S Pen feature with this phone, but to me, I don't want that. I don't want to use the S21 Ultra as a Note substitute. If I want a Note phone, I'm gonna go buy a Note phone. That's how I feel about it. So I didn't get it. My man Wallace did. But you know, I'm good. I'm good. Let's see. Latrell said it's through T-Mobile credits. Okay. Gigi said, Chris, stop it. I rarely pay $1,000 for a phone. $2,000 is not something I do regularly. So we're at 20. We got about 27 people watching right now. I've seen it go up and down. It's been about 25 to 30. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for sticking with me and rocking with me. Like I said, tonight we are actually going for an hour and a half. So we're about 52 minutes in, but we're going until 10:30 because we cut out about 30 minutes early last week. So we're going to stay till 10:30 tonight. So let's move on. Hey, holla at your boy. You better calm down, man. No, sir. Not I. So let's move on to the Xiaomi Mi 11. Now, great device. I have done a good job. I'm proud of myself. I'm very interested in this phone, but I have done a really good job of not messing with any videos or any content about it because I don't want to get caught up in the hype. I don't want to get caught up in the media, as Jay Will would say. I don't want to get caught up in what everybody is saying about it. I kind of want to see for myself what it's hitting on. And I do want one. Like I don't know when I plan on getting one, maybe in the next month or so, because I would like to compare it to this phone because they both have the 108 megapixel camera, got the Snapdragon 888. Like I do want to get one and test it out. I think it will be a nice pickup. And also because I miss imports, man. Like I've had the Huawei P30 Pro, the Mate 20 Pro. I had the Mate 20X. Wanted to get the Mate 30 Pro, but I passed on that one. It's been a while since I've picked up a Xiaomi or just an import device, period. And I wouldn't mind trying it out. So I'm going to share with you guys this tab real quick because I found a place that's selling one. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't know if I feel comfortable buying on eBay, or I don't know if I feel comfortable buying on Swappa or on other websites or whatever. And they say some sites will mark up the price and do this and do that. And I'm like, okay, I got that. Well, what if I told you that there's a really good place you can buy one at, very reputable, very good, and you should know about it. So I'm gonna share it with you guys. Walmart is selling the Xiaomi Mi 11. And they're selling it as a Father's Day item, which is even funnier to me. It's even funnier to me that they're selling it as a Father's Day item. But this is the Mi 11, the 5G, 128 gig, 8 gigabyte of RAM, international version, and it's the blue one. And the price tag is nice. I'm not going to lie to you. The price is right. The price is right. So you can order it and it would arrive next week on the 17th. You even get the Walmart protection plan by Allstate. So this is pretty dope. And so they've got it down here. If you go down here at the bottom, so you get the Xiaomi Mi 11, faster speed, more powerful imaging system, comprehensive leap in audio-visual experience. All kinds of breakthroughs have jointly made this 2021 Xiaomi high-end masterpiece. You got an on-display fingerprint scanner, 4,600 milliamp hour battery, fast charging at 55 watt, 100% in 45 minutes. Those are your camera specs right there. Android 11 with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 with the Adreno 660. Gorilla Glass Victus 6.81 screen. Now they say 128 gigs of storage and 6 gigabytes of RAM, but up here they say 8 gigs. I believe it's 8 gigs. So that is what I'm going to rock with. But I just saw this and I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought I would share it with you guys that Walmart is selling these things brand new. And this is Walmart.com. So it's not like this is a fake item or something. This is Walmart.com. So I thought that was really dope that, Walmart is selling this as a Father's Day item. I'm like, man, Father's Day is a long way away. But hey, Walmart said, bump it. We're going to go ahead and get it. Savage, I like how the camera bump look on the S21. Savage, it's growing on me. It has grown on me. Mike, you getting one? I would like to get one, Gigi. I would indeed like to get one. Got some eyes. Camera bump was growing on me. I knew that was going to happen. LaShawn said he's getting one. He's going to shut everybody up. All I can say is it's so unfortunate that most American consumers won't be able to experience the Mi 11. I agree with that, Jason. It is very unfortunate. Your SIM probably expired. Let's see. So didn't know we got deals on Father's Day. Yeah, man. Barry said, Happy Father's Day. Mike, or Happy Father's Day. What is this? Barry, I was just as shocked. Like I typed in Xiaomi Mi 11 places to buy. That's what I typed in on Google. And this is what popped up. Walmart was the first one that popped up. So I was like, okay, Walmart. This is the guy's kind of just like, all right, cool. Walmart said, hey, we getting in on the business too. Like we getting in on the business too. So might as well be a Black Friday deal. Let's see, Walmart wireless. Nah, this is unlocked. This is the international version unlocked. So this is not. So let's see. All right. So Eric said, I'm actually sticking with highlighting budget 5G devices this year, even though I'm going to be bringing in a Xiaomi as well. Ooh, I like that. Leave it to Walmart. Very interesting find. Yeah. So, and of course, there were some models that were on sale on Swappa that were pretty much brand new, being sold as mint condition. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but hey, So Michael Pepper, I understand it's a third-party seller, but the fact that it's on their website, that's what the selling point is for me. Not a lot of people are going to pay attention to the third-party seller. They're going to pay attention to the fact that they can get one on Walmart's website. So that's what was a big deal for me. So that's why I kind of was like, interesting find. Would like to share with everybody. Because my father is one of those people. He bought a computer recently through a third-party seller on Walmart. But for him, it was the fact that it was through Walmart that made him interested in buying it. So let's see. In-store or online purchase? It's in-store. Online purchase. Let's see. Still have never touched or saw a Wobble. You got to check that out. Hey, Latrell, you got to check it out. Latrell, if you can get your hands, this is my recommendation. If you can get your hands on a Mate 20 Pro or a P30 Pro, or even something like a P40 or a Mate 40, those would probably be some really good devices to check out. I think you would really enjoy them, and I think that you might like it. Hold on one second, y'all. Had to kill a mosquito. So definitely should check those out. They're pretty cheap at this point. The good thing about Huawei's is they'll hold their value. So wherever you get one from, they're gonna hold their value. Now let's see. So I see it looks like you cannot get it shipped to the store. No, pickup is not available. All right, y'all talking about the prices and stuff. Best Buy just started selling the OnePlus 8T unlocked. First time ever for them to carry OnePlus, I believe. I would love to check out the OnePlus 8 Pro, even though it's a year old. I only know a few people that picked it up. I would love to check it out because that was a device that was on the radar last year. But I don't know, man. OnePlus, the last OnePlus device I had that I personally owned was the 7 Pro, and then I had the 16 McLaren. And I sold the 16 McLaren last year, towards the end of last year, because it was just sitting in the drawer. You know, it was a nice device and it was cool, but it was just sitting in the drawer. So, you know, I'm all right. You know, I'm good. I don't know. This OnePlus to me, I'm not gonna say OnePlus lost their way because that's cliche and we've heard everybody say it before, but OnePlus has just kind of not. It's just not the same for me anymore. But if I can find one for a decent price, I might give it a shot. But right now, that Mi 11 is what I have my eye on. I have my eye on that Mi 11. That's the next Android device that I would like to pick up. I'd like to pick up a Mi 11 if I could find one. So I see everybody's in the chat talking. Hey, my man Sleepy Wolf is in the building. What up? What up? So also, shout out to Sleepy Wolf, Holla at your boy, Gadget Goddess, and all the members of the channel. The first members only stream. We will be doing our first members only stream. The probably going to be the last Saturday of the month. We're going to do a members only stream. It's either going to be the last Saturday or it might be that that Sunday. I haven't quite decided on the day just yet, but definitely going to send out some invites to the crew, everybody that you guys are normally used to seeing, and probably going to do a members only stream and just kind of vibe out for a little bit. But I was thinking about doing one on Thursday, but I didn't want to take away from everybody that joins on that joins us on Thursday. So probably we'll be doing a members only stream soon, and the first members only video will be dropping this week. So the first video that members will get to see early will be dropping Saturday. So Saturday morning, you guys will get to see a video before anybody else, and it'll go live on Monday. So if you want to see the video first, make sure you're subscribed and make sure you may consider becoming a member. For those of y'all that are kind of vets in the channel and know what the channel used and know what I used to do, it is a skit. It is a back and forth video like I used to do. Felt kind of fun and pretty good recording this one. So I'm going to drop that video. Drop that video Saturday, and if you're a member, you'll be able to check it out early before everybody else. Otherwise, you will see it on Monday. So just wanted to, shameless plug, put that out there. But we done reached the top of the hour, so we're gonna keep on going for a little bit longer, and we're gonna go on ahead and bounce on about it here in about 30 minutes or so. So let's keep on vibing and chilling with the theme of the evening, and we're just talking tech and just having a good time chilling. So I see we're at 35 people. If you're just joining us, man, thank you for being here, and yeah, we're gonna keep on going. So my man said Montel Jordan is in the crib. That Huawei eyeing me down. Hey man, Huawei is amazing. Huawei is amazing. Great cameras, great devices, solid battery life. The P30 Pro was one of my favorite Android devices of a while. Like the P30 Pro, I think I used the P30 Pro as my only phone. I didn't use any other phone but the P30 Pro for like 6 months once I got it. Like that was a great phone. I love that phone. Let's see. 7 Pro is beautiful. Still have my 7 Pro. So that's the other thing, Jason. So let's talk about that. So the Surface Duo is now $400 off. $400. So does that make it more appealing to people? You guys let me know in the chat. Does that make it more appealing to you that you can get one for $1,000 now? To me, the Duo was never appealing. It was never for me. I recognized that from the very beginning. The Duo was not for me. I was not the target market for that device. So I didn't want to bash it. I didn't want to clown anybody who bought one. It just wasn't the target market for me. But I will say, if I was one of those people that bought one in the beginning, and it's $400 off now, I'd be a little pissed off. I'd be a little pissed off. I'd be a little peeved, and I'd be a little irritated right now because that's a big discount. And I wonder, I don't know if this is out there or not. Maybe y'all can tell me. But I wonder if Microsoft is going to do anything, or Best Buy, or any of these other retailers that sold it. I wonder if they're going to do anything to kind of say, hey, we're going to give you some credit back or something, because you're talking about a third of the phone, almost a $1,400 phone. That's almost a whole third of the phone that has been discounted. And the phone has only been out since, like, what? When did the Duo come out? Last year in July, I think. I mean, let's look it up. Let's look it up. When was the Microsoft Surface Duo release? Because I know it hasn't been that long. September 10th of 2020. So if you bought a 128 gig version, it was $1,400. If you bought a 256 gig version, it was $1,500. That means that you $400. That's Samsung doesn't even discount that hard that fast. That's September, October, November, December, January. That's 5 months. That's literally almost $100 a month that phone has dropped in price. And now you're probably going to be able to get it for even better deals, because if you're selling one on Swappa, that's even worse. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I mean, like I said, the Duo was never that device to me that I just felt like I needed to try, but I'd be mad. I'd be a little pissed off and peeved if I spend all that money on a Duo and now it's $400 off. I'd be wanting to fight somebody. Not gonna lie to you. I'd be wanting to fight somebody. Let's see here. So let's catch up. No, because Microsoft does not show you any support. See, Latrell is talking about OnePluses. I just looked. I could pick up a green OnePlus 8T tomorrow. That's interesting. Never thought I would see that. Also, thanks for jumping in, Tech with me. You have me eyeing up Huawei now. Hey, man, you guys need to check them out. Huawei is the way to go. Yates Networks, what up, man? Working and lurking. Cool. Down like 8 flat tires. Hey. So I see y'all are still talking about that. So, yeah. Now, let's check this out. Let's see. Dumb Plus pissed me off with the invite. Ever since then, F them. Ain't mad at it. Let's go to Best Buy real quick, and let's see if the OnePlus 8T is available at my Best Buy. So the Nord is available. So I can get the Nord Midnight Frost. That's available at my Best Buy. But here's a question for you guys. Now, the Nord. Isn't the Nord the one that they're not giving you any kind of updates on? Isn't that the one that you're only going to get like a year of updates? Because that begs the question to me, who the hell is going to buy an Android phone that you're only going to get 1 year of updates on? Like, what? What? Like, and this thing, it might only be $180, but who the hell is going to do that? I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. So this is the Nord N10. Let me share the screen with you guys here. I'm gonna share the screen. So let's see. Let's share the screen. Chrome tab, OnePlus Nord. All right. So as you guys can see, this is the Nord N100 64 gigabyte. Now let's compare it to. Let's see. Can we compare it? Now, I thought I saw the 8T available, but let's just compare these two. So let's compare and let's see what you're getting. So, no, I don't want to add the Pixel 4. Let's get the 8T up here. OnePlus 8T. Let's get that device up here as well. Stop trying to show me Pixel stuff, dagnabbit. Okay, it's not going to work. It just wants to show me Pixel stuff. So we'll leave that as it is. So you got one at 128 gigs, one at 64 gigs, $300 versus $180. So Google Assistant 5G device for $300. That's not bad. 2 gigahertz internal memory. Let's see the specs here. So 6.4 inches, 6.5, 6 gigs, 16 Qualcomm, Snapdragon 690, Snapdragon 460. Okay. So like so holla at your boy did say it was a Snapdragon 400 series. It's not a bad looking phone. You know, when you look at the specs, okay, so you can expand the memory up to 512. So it's got micro SD card support. Looks like that's pretty dope. So that's not too terrible. It's not a terrible device off the top. Looking at everything, you can record in 4K. Okay. You can record in 4K, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, 4 to 300 milliamp hour battery. It's not a bad looking phone. But my concern, like I've said, my concern is, are you really getting your money's worth if you're only getting a year of updates out of it? That is what bothers me. I don't like the idea of spending. See, the thing is, the way that Android evolves, right? Between security patches and so many things, the way that Android evolves, I really don't like the idea of spending any kind of money on an Android phone and there's only 1 year of updates. That just kind of blows me a little bit, man. It kind of blows me a little bit. Let's see. Oh, y'all need to stop it. Le Savage is your new name. Eric said, I do believe the Nord 10 and the Nord 100 are only getting a year of updates and 2 years of security package. Now, if they're getting 2 years of security packages, that's not bad, but I still would prefer 2 years of updates. Yeah, we ain't got no 8Ts here. What's interesting with the Duo is that you can't get open box or refurb anymore. I was at Best Buy not long ago. They got a return in. The rep said Microsoft makes us send them back. That is interesting, Sharky. That is interesting. That's wild. That's actually really wild. So let's keep on going. Le Savage heard Pixels and instantly perked his head up. I don't even like my Nord that much after the updates. Yeah, the Trail was a part of that beta program. So, yeah. Mid-range 5G game is getting strong this year with the amount of phones to come out. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. All right, let's see. Hey, what up with you, though? It's all good. You here? That's all that matters. Need to say he just woke up. The Nord 100, from what I hear, is straight garbage. So if you're looking for any Nord series phone, you want to go with the regular Nord or you want the Nord 10. I ain't getting none of them. I'm good. I'm good on all the Nord phones. None of them mean anything to me. None of the Nord phones appeal to me. So, and I see a comment that I want to address here in a second. So Eric said we will connect 300 for the Nord, 500 for the regular Nord. So I need to look at the regular Nord and see what the difference is between those two. Tech with Me said for a year of updates doesn't seem worth it to me, but hey, if OnePlus ever wants to send me a phone, I'm good with that. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Tech with Me, we on the same page, and I'm gonna tell you like my pops used to always tell me, I might not buy it with my money, but if you want to shoot me one, I'm gonna use the heck out of it. You feel me? So I ain't mad at that. Joseph said Android sucks when it comes to updates. Apple is king when supporting older devices. Now this is true. Apple is king when supporting older devices, but Joseph, you have to give credit where credit is due because this thing gets 3 years of updates. Now, will I keep it for 3 years? Probably not. More than likely, it'll be gone by next year. But it does get 3 years of updates. So we're catching up. Android is catching up. It used to be that if you bought a phone, period, didn't matter how much it was, if you were buying a phone for the purpose of, I want updates, you weren't buying a Pixel because you were getting about 2-3 years maybe. You weren't buying a OnePlus for sure. You weren't buying a Motorola or an LG. Damn sure weren't buying an LG. You were buying an iPhone. But now Android is giving us options. We have 3 years with this. Believe Pixel phones, LaShawn and Barry, let me know in the chat. Believe Pixel phones are 3 years now. OnePlus is better with their flagships, but not with their lower end phones. So it's getting better. It's still not Apple level. Still not Apple level, but the fact that they're working at it is what matters to me. The fact that they're even trying to get there is what makes me feel like I have more faith in using an Android phone for a long time. So let's see. Yeah, it's not getting Android 12 at the very least. It gets the new UI update, but still, that is trash. The A series from Google smashes the Nord no matter what the price difference. Jason, you're not lying at all. So Joseph said, to the average consumer, Apple is the way to go because they keep their devices more than 3 years. That's true. That is very true. That is very true. Someone needs to make a phone that gets LaShawn away from that Pixel 5. They are. It's the Xiaomi Mi 11. If he buys one. Let's see. Pixel phones are 3 years. Okay. I knew Pixel phones have always been good. I just wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3. So thank you guys for clarifying that for me. So I always knew Google has always been good at updates for their devices. So thank you guys for clarifying that for me. $5 holla from my man Lethal Emperor. He said, what did I miss? Let's see. We talked about computers. We talked about downsizing. We talked about the Galaxy. We talked about the Mi 11. We talked about a few things. So you ain't missed a lot. You missed a lot. Latrell said they can't get on the Apple level as long as they have to update Android and their skin on top of that. Well, that's why the Pixel is the best device if you don't want to deal with that. If you just want to deal with Android in its purest form, then you get, a Pixel phone. That's why that's what the Pixel is there for. There's nothing against, Samsung or anybody else, but that is what the Pixel is there. That's what it's there for. Said the Pixel 4 is a great phone. I hadn't had it, wasn't bad at all. Google also got Qualcomm to commit to 4 years of upgrades starting next year. Wow. Now that is awesome. That makes me wonder if Samsung. So now Barry. Okay, so Barry, you help me out with this question here. Does that mean all OEMs that use Android and Qualcomm are going to get 4 years, or is it just Google specifically? Because that changes the game a little bit. And I will say Samsung has been doing really good with updates. I've already gotten an update on this thing since I got it. I've only had it for a day or for a couple of days now. So nice. I see Barry said they negotiated for all of Android. So there you go. We are catching up. Android is catching up. That is what's up. That is what's up. Okay, so Mi 11 is thinking that watch doing you good. Yes, I am actually really enjoying the watch. So it is currently at 15% on power saving mode right now. And I have been using it since I got it. And I got the phone Monday. So I haven't charged this thing since Monday. And I'm still at 15% on power saving mode. Probably will throw it on the charger tonight. So it's charged up tomorrow before I leave, because I got a long drive tomorrow on the way back and on the way to where I'm going. But still, it's not bad at all. I'm really enjoying the watch. Really enjoying the watch. I do like the idea of the titanium one because I just like the finish and I like the feel of it. It's a lot lighter than this one. But for now, I'm not mad at it. Only complaint I have about the watch is the leather band was a little bit tight in the beginning, but as I'm wearing it, it's loosening up. So it's getting better. Let's see. Forget Apple, Google, and Sammy Moto for the win. Hey, Big House is in the building. What up? So let's see. Y'all see the Trailblazers' new uniforms, and I ain't seen them yet. Once you go Pixel, you can't go back. Samsung do good with monthly updates, not new OS updates. Well, I don't know, LaShawn. They've been getting better. They have been getting better. The One UI 3.0 update, or 3.0, 3.1, I can't remember which one we're at right now. That update was just released with the release of these devices. And as of today, my girl's Note 20 has that update now. So they're getting better. They're getting better at it. They are getting better at it. So let's see. I see a comment up here. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Any good new updates for iPhone 12 Pro? As far as I know, I don't believe there are any new iOS updates for the iPhone 12 Pro. If you're asking about 12 Pro updates from me, is that what you're asking? Because I see you asked it again. So any good new updates for iPhone 12 Pro? No iOS updates that I know of right now. So let's see. Let's keep going down here. Qualcomm has had 3 years of updates for a little bit now, and Samsung are just now hopping onto that. So it depends on the manufacturer whether or not they want to do 4 years or not. Okay, are any of these Android watches any good? I wear my Apple Watch even when I'm not using my iPhone and I'm using Android. They are good, but if you have features and functionality that you use with your Apple Watch, you just stick with the Apple Watch. That's just how I see it. Stick with the Apple Watch. Don't even bother, because you're not going to go back and forth. It's just you're not going to go back and forth like that. Just stick with the Apple Watch if that's what you wear. So Check out the TicWatch Pro. Been using it, love it, great battery life. Got 2 updates already. Cool. All right, so Gigi said, grab that beta. Grab that beta. Samsung displays are gorgeous. They are better than both LG and Apple displays, gotta say. So Joseph, I had an Apple Watch and I got rid of it. And the reason why I didn't get another one is because I don't like being tied to one device. So this watch, if I chose to get rid of this phone, I can still use it with the iPhone. And the Apple Watch is convenient for what it does, but to me, it just wasn't worth the price, and it just isn't worth what you get with it when it's all said and done. And on top of that, I got this watch for like $100. So, like I said in the beginning, like I said during the stream earlier, I got the watch, the buds, and the phone for $800. This is a $400 watch, and with the discounts that I got through the trade-in for Samsung, I got it for like $100. So that's another reason why I'm wearing this thing. As cheap as it is, I'm sticking with this one for a while. So that is the one reason why I would choose Samsung over another device. I don't care for Samsung's UI, and I prefer iOS, but I don't hate Android either. Okay. Lethal Emperor, the next tech fight will be sometime soon. Sometime soon. Working on it sometime soon. All I know is if you want a really solid device and you want to save a lot of money, and Note 10 Plus is like $500 to $600 right now, and it's getting the new software update. Bam, there you go. That's how you do it. Hey, Sharky said long time no see. I don't even think I'm going to do a Galaxy Watch Active 2 unboxing when I get it. It's been out for so long now in tech years that what's the point really? That's why I didn't do one of this. Now, I do have a video dropping on this one of a screen protector that I did. Actually, I have to edit that when I'm done with the stream. But I did drop a screen protector on this thing. You can't even really tell that it's on there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But I got a speaking screen protector on there. And that's I mean, I'm not doing an unboxing on it because like you said, it's been out for a while. Nah, I was using all Apple products for a while, but you know how this goes. Joseph, you know how this goes. You know how we all do. You know how the tech people do. You know how we get down, man. If I do a Galaxy Watch Active 2 unboxing, it would be an official introduction for my viewers to know I have it now, not really to help my growth. Okay. I'm so tempted to sell my regular S21 for the Ultra. I saw an open box Ultra for $850. $850? That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. First thing I did, I was put a screen protector on my Galaxy Watch, and you can't see it. Hey, there you go. So we got about 10 minutes left before we jump on out of here. So does anybody have any questions or anything about what's going on right now before we go ahead and get ready to bounce on up out of here? Let's see. Latrell said, would you get a Google Fitbit? I might, just to try it. You know, might get one to try it out. Not really too pressed on it, but might get one to try it out. So Sleepy Wolf said, I got a matte case for my watch to match the phone. So I want to get my girl a case for her watch, because I think her and Gigi have the same watch now, but she's got a Galaxy Watch, and it's the rose gold one, and it's the active. And I really want to get her a nice case for it, so that's a little bit, more protected, and it has a nice design to it as well. But I like Samsung watches. Now, like I said, Apple watches, it takes me back and forth to the whole argument that I was making earlier between Apple and Samsung, which is Apple is the work. Apple works. It gets it done. Might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but it gets it done. But Samsung watches, they look, if you didn't know this was a smartwatch, you wouldn't know if I didn't tell you. The only regret that I have about this is I do low-key regret not going with the silver, but at the same time, I like the black on black. I'm not mad about that. So, but I'm let's see. Joseph said, don't get a Fitbit. Joseph, it's funny you say that. My dad got my mom a Fitbit several years ago for Christmas. Can't remember if it was 2018 or 2017, but he got her a Fitbit for Christmas, and I think it died within like 3 months. So I don't know. Maybe Google will do something different, but I do remember that she got the Fitbit and it died within like 3 months. So honestly, I'm really into smart bands now. The battery life is amazing, and I still get the important notifications. That's what I need. That's probably why I haven't picked up a smartwatch in a good year. Okay. The Fit bands are pretty nice too. I know Xiaomi has one. I know there are quite a few other ones. Apple is seamlessly between devices. It is. That's one of the reasons why the ecosystem is so nice, because of how easily you can flow between devices. Let's see. Hey, Hey, look, bruh, I'm still waiting on my $5 from Latrell. I'm still waiting on that $5. So you got to get in line, big dog. You're gonna have to get in line. he got it. He got it. Let's see. My S10 Plus got a cracked screen. I'm trading it in for an S21. That's what's up. Sharky said, Mike, how many miles do you typically drive in a day? I would say in a day, I typically drive anywhere from 400 to 600 miles in a day. It just depends on where I'm going. So, tomorrow morning, I'm getting up. I'm going to Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm coming back to Jacksonville. So that's about a 8 to 8.5 hour drive altogether, and it's about 220 miles away. So that's pretty much that's going to be about 450 to 500 mile day. Just depends on how much inner driving I do in between here and there. But straight interstate, it's going to be about 450 miles tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, died on her within 3 months, bro. It sucked. It really did. All right, so what do you use before the Rodecaster Pro or to start off? So I used the Blue Yeti. That was the first microphone that I ever used for the channel. And as far as for like recording stuff, I did have a podcast. I'm still thinking about bringing the podcast back. The podcast was called Reconnected, and I'm still thinking about bringing the Reconnected podcast back. But because I haven't done one in a while, I might bring it back. I don't know. But I used the Blue Yeti, and it worked out really good for me. I got the Yeti with the boom arm that it comes with, and it was like 150 or something like that. So I might, hit me, bro. Message me, because me and you follow. We friends on Facebook, bro. Message me. I'll get with you on Facebook, man, because we can talk. We can chop it up, EJ. I got you, dog. All right, let me see. Let me catch up here for a second. I hate being in the car for a typically long time. I couldn't do it. Hey, man, I love driving. It's something about driving that I love it. I love what I do for a living. I'm really excited about the idea of buying a new truck at some point. I love the truck that I have. It's Old Faithful, but I would love to get a new truck at some point. So, yeah, bro. Like I said, just hit me up, bro. I got you, dog. That's my boy, man. So let's see. Podcast, that's dope. I want to do a podcast. Yeah, man. I did it for I think I did like 4 episodes back in like 2018 or 19 of the podcast, and then I kind of just stopped. I don't know why I stopped. I just stopped. But yeah, I did the podcast for a while. It was pretty dope. Let's see. Yes, I'm on Facebook. I am on Facebook. All right. Sleepy Wolf said that Q2U is good. Okay, that's what's up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready to slide on up out of here. Got 2 videos dropping soon. So like I said, we got 1 video dropping tomorrow, case video on the Rinky cases that Rinky sent out to your boy for the S21 Ultra. Got the skit video dropping on Saturday for members only, and then Monday you'll be able to see. Everybody will be able to see it if you're not a member. So members will be able to see it first, and everybody else will be able to see it on Monday. And y'all let me know. Just drop a comment, drop a 1 if you're interested in the Reconnected podcast. I might bring it back. Like I said, I haven't recorded in over a year, but I might bring the podcast back. Oh, Eric, I appreciate that. So Eric said you did more than 4 episodes. It was my favorite. Eric, I appreciate that, man. I might have to bring it back. Like I said, I might bring it back. We'll see. I might make use of this Elgato microphone and do my thing. I might get down here and just kind of, so welcome back to the Reconnected podcast. But we'll see. I've been thinking about kind of doing something like that. But I wouldn't call no tech budget on the King Latrell. And Kit Kat said, where's the plant? The plant is right here. I forgot what we named it, but the plant is here. So yes, this is my plant. My plant is right here with me. I will put it right here, so that its head, it's the, all right, you're not going to see it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so the plant is here. So I see a couple of 1s. So, all right, I might go on ahead and bring it back, and might let you guys, might get back into that. But in the meantime, appreciate, shout out, thank you so much to everybody for hanging out with me for the last hour and a half. Like I said, we had about a little over 30 people. I saw in the last like 20 minutes, it was up to like 40. So thank you for everybody who has hung out with me for the last hour and a half. We will see you guys next Thursday as usual. I will let everyone know via Twitter if there will be one Thursday or not. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and ride on up out of here. I'm going to let that intro beat play one more time. And yeah, I appreciate everybody for being here. We'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay well, and thanks for joining me. Peace out. I did it again. Forgot to say before we leave. Did it again. Forgot to say before we leave. Holla at your boy, the ignorant hours, tomorrow at 9 p.m. So if you want to see a bunch of black folks get ignorant, not like you can't see that on the internet right now as it is, but if you want to see us get even more ignorant, then tonight and any other stream you watch us throughout the week, make sure you come check out the crew tomorrow night at 9 p.m. over at Holla at your boy's channel. All right.